Well, we have Mr. Jay Tapper broadcasting on CNN. Who is the enemy? All these generals are accusing the President of the United States of America of dividing us. We should be looking harder on who is leading us. Analyze the data. All these generals stood beside him when he was elected by the people of the United States of America. They have no right to tell the President of the United States of America if he is correct in his decisions or not. Where I come from, that is called a coup d'etat. So yes, we are in danger. We are in danger right now, most never. We are in danger that the CNN and the ABCs and all these people are actually controlling our government. That is what is happening. No longer our government is controlled by the people of the United States of America. And you saw it right there on television. A 70-something-year-old man pushed to the ground. And when the same policeman that pushed it to the ground came to his aid, his supervisor picked him up by his vest and told him to go on. The policeman is not the enemy. The enemy is CNN. And I'll tell you why it is the enemy of the United States of America. Because they go around telling everyone that the people is out of order. The people is out of order. They're burning their cities. What are you going to do about it, Mr. Trump? What are you going to be? What are you going to do about a mayor or city councilman or police chief? What are you going to do about that? So now, there's only one thing to do. Remember, we can only control the population by only two ways: fear or force. And the people no longer fear. The people are saying, this is ours, this nation is ours. It does not belong to CNN, Fox, of any other industrialist. Multinational information technology, they are destroying the planet. No, yes, the United States of America. So what is the police to do? Well, the police is going to fight back for our cities, sort of. They thinking that they are fighting for us, but the reality, they are not. Because when they put that force onto the ground, now CNN and ABC and Fox and all of the rest of it turn around and call it police brutality. Analyze that, what that Jay Tucker is doing to us. What the rest of all repeaters are doing to us. Let me talk to you people that work for all these information technologies and companies. Look into yourself very, very, very deeply, because you are getting a paycheck, but you are destroying your nation, the nation that belongs to you, the nation that you have been born into, the nation that you have been reproduced with, and the nation that you are going to be buried in, hopefully. So stop color coding people. Stop telling the police what to do, telling the government what to do. Favoritism, favor political groups and favor this and the other. Because when you do that, you are destroying the United States of America. Begin just by pronounce the name of the country correctly. For the past 150 years, you have listened to the English, the one that is doing the conditioning, in my opinion, that we are Americans. And it's nothing that a word, a sound, no different than when you call a puppy. You call a puppy white, and that puppy, when you pronounce that sound, you sound the sound of white, is going to be running to you for food. That is conditioning. That is what reflex is. It's a reflex. So that is what you are doing. You are conditioning our reflexes to be white, to be American, No, we're not white. No, we are Americans. We are the United States of America. So stop playing us. You are playing us like a drum, and we're looking at you. And the whole planet is looking at you. And now we have something that is called the internet, and that I can grab this telephone and tell the people the truth, that you are the enemy of the United States of America. And yes, there is going to be a lot of them that say that I am the enemy. That's okay, because yes, I am their enemy. It's no doubt about that. I will defend the United States of America, and I will defend the continent of the United States of America, and I will defend those symbols in the capital of the United States of America, the Roman symbols. So analyze what you're doing, and it is time. You still can fix it. You still can fix it. So do not call for the military to revolt against the president of the United States of America. The people elected him. I do not like the asshole. I think that that Mr. Trump is the worst of the worst. But we elected him. And those military guys stood beside him. Because I remember the day that I was appalled. I was like, what the heck is happening? When Mr. Trump told the crowd, I got Mad Dog over here, or whatever, he's Mad Dog or whatever, as a Secretary of Defense. Trying to work on his experience in the Marine. What he was doing was dividing us. And I saw it clearly. He's utilizing the military as a power to divide us. And that was right after he said to the world, oh man, I find all these women on the golf course and I touch their pussies and it's okay, they let me. That is the reality that we live in. Also, the reality that we live in is the Mr. George Floyd, the man who was murdered in the streets by the police. He was passing illegal money. He was under drug use. And no one cared. No one cared about the people of the United States of America on those barrels, on those little towns, on those cities. They are so conditioned and so divided. And that is the reason, the real reason that Mr. George Floyd died, and Albert in Georgia died, and the rest of it. And that is the reason why they have attacked me several times. The only difference in between them and I is that I know how to fight back, and I'm still here. That is it. That is it. So analyze who you are. You guys working on CNN and ABC and CBS and the United States Armed Forces, the Department of Defense needs to be looking into this. Why CNN and ABC and BBC London are dividing you, are accusing you of the coup d'etat? Because that is what I see. Who are these people? Why are they doing that? And do not call that a First Amendment. That is not the First Amendment. No, it's not. No. The First Amendment is what I'm exercising right now. That the Constitution of the United States have given me the right to speak my mind. But when I say there is a fire in the movie theater and panic everyone, that is not constitutional. So the attack on the President of the United States of America, the President of this nation, this should be actually protecting the Constitution of the United States, that is a screaming fire in the theater. That is not protected by the First Amendment of the Constitution of the United States of America. So we need to stop prosecuting all these people just spreading propaganda. It's just propaganda. Well, saludos. I had to stop my rant at one point. So go and find out who is dividing you. Find out who is color coding you. Who is color coding you? You guys in the armed forces. Find out who is color coding you. You guys are there on television, on the internet. Those people that defend me every single day on the internet. Go there and find out who is dividing the planet. No, in my opinion, there is these people, commercials and black and white and black and white and black and white. It's no longer about the United States of America. Saludos.